One, Coach Wilder's been in the FCS, so it's not fair to say he hadn't been to a bowl, but they've only been bowl eligible for 2 years. And you look at Eastern Michigan, they've had a really, really bad drought here, and Coach Creighton is so excited about moving them forward.
Eastern Michigan has won the toss and deferred. Old Dominion, the official home team here today in the Bahamas, they will receive. Zach Pascal and Brandon Simmons are back for the kickoff. And that will go out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the game, out of the gun, they'll hand it off to Lowry. And they'll screen it out to the right. Lowry trying to turn the corner there. Off the play fake. And they're throwing. The throw up high. And Jonathan Duhart in Michigan turned over fewer times. Handoff. And Zach Pascal is the ball carrier.
You should have a winning record. We get sick of hearing coaches say, don't turn it over. But the ones that don't are winning.
Here's Washington on the run. And he'll just throw that away. Send Pascal in motion. Give it to Cox. Nothing doing. 35. Bailey Kate is the punter. And they do run the football out of the punt formation with Cox. And they got just enough, which goes against everything you've ever heard from any other coach in football. We're constantly told that these games are won and lost on third down. Eastern Michigan would place on the field, and of course they just run the football with Lowry. Do give it to Lowry. He'll turn the corner. He's got the first down, plenty of it. Off the play fake. Washington some pressure. He'll throw on the run, and he will complete. Hits Zach Pascal, his favorite target.
Too early.
49 consecutive games with a catch now for Pascal. They go back to the run game. It's Jeremy Cox. Washington gives it to Lowry, and he'll pick up a few more. Fake the inside handoff, and Washington throwing incomplete over the head. Send Isaiah Harper in motion. They're going to throw it that way. That's Harper. Able to complete, make the first man miss. But he is brought down at the 17-yard line. On to attempt a 34-yard field goal. Kick is on the way. And it is good. Michigan's been waiting 29 years to get an offensive snap in a bowl game. They're about to get that. Brad Davis kicked it in the air. And it's Johnson, the return man, able to get out to about the 24-yard line.
Too, I think. I was alive. I will say that.
I know you were alive.
I could have been there, but...
Came into that game as a 17-point underdog and won the game. Handoff again, it's Erickson, the ball carrier. He's got first down yardage.
Starting on defense.
Little tempo, they go fast, and the quick throw is complete.
Run and get in the way of some of those passes downfield.
Handoff Erickson.
The watch list for the Doak Walker early.
Got the rare fullback in the game.
Off tackle power play to the right. You've got big 71 Terrell pulling up through. This will be an interesting spot. Looks like they've spotted it short. You definitely have to go for this. First you try to pull them off sides, and if not, run your power play. Do what you do best.
Handoff and nothing doing. How about that stop by Old Dominion? Anthony Wilson coming in.
Hands and talk about their problems until they can figure it out.
That's a great story, Kaylee. Thank you. Throwing on the run, David Washington, the deep ball, looking for his tight end, Melvin Vaughn. Get it. And speaking of winning, by the way, Kaylee mentioned they've done it the last 9 weeks. They've won 8 of the 9 games. So it's not hurting. On third down, there's a little running room, and that hole closed right up. Nothing there for Jeremy Cox. Bailey Kate gets a chance to kick this one, takes the snap, and he will boot it away from his own 45. Takes a bounce, and let's see, they get it? They're going to say down to the 1-yard line.
What is it like to have to work and play in the shadow of Michigan? He says, what shadow?
Back of the end zone. Nearly a safety.
And it was a good call. And you're trying to get Scott Wiggins is coming, puts pressure on. You're trying to get the ball deep.
Throw back to throw. And able to complete. There at least a little breathing room out to the 6-yard line.
Playing pretty tight.
Rollback able to complete on the inside slant. Here's Rollback feeling the pressure and got rid of it before he was hit. And Bantam is the ball carrier. Try the left side. On for size. Not much there. Rollback on the run and throwing. Accurate pass. Plenty of first down yardage. Quick throw out to the right. Too quick to Dooley Aristill. Team rules. On 2nd down and 10. Final 90 seconds of the quarter.
Job protected.
Rollback 5 of 8 for 50 yards here. And now they go back to the run game. And that pass looked like it was a little behind it. I asked the question. Those of you know I would. On 2nd and 9. That's incomplete. Meanwhile, Rollback as the pocket collapses. Just got rid of it to avoid the sack. Able to complete for the short gain to Blake Bantam. Friday afternoon. Zach Pascal. Washington on the run. He's got plenty of green in front of him if he wants. And now I think he was throwing it away, but Travis Fulgham was in the neighborhood. Off the play fake. Washington throwing across his body. Deep down the field and juggled and intercepted. It's Vince Calhoun, the true freshman, with the juggling interception.
Because pressure on the quarterback. The ODU coaches were worried about Washington throwing it downfield under pressure.
See what Old Dominion can do with the football. On 1st down, running it up the middle. On this Eastern offense. Not much happening there. Rollback's all by himself in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right. And there's our first penalty flag. Same penalty.
False start offense number 74. 5-yard penalty still. 3rd down.
They get 3rd and 14. See what kind of pressure they see here. Rushing 4, another penalty marker. And that pass is just too far.
Offsides on the defense number 11. 5-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down.
A whole lot of firsts for Old Dominion here today.
They're bringing 5. Came after him.
Rollback the throw, and it was up in the air for a long time, and it's caught.
Good job by Broback throwing it downfield.
Gain of 29 on the play. Now they go back to the run game, and it's Erickson for good yardage.
On offense.
On 2nd down, it's Bantam right in the teeth of that Monarchs defense. And the fullback, Levante Robinson, 45 in there as well. Here's Turner, the ball carrier. He's got the 1st down yardage on this Eastern Michigan squad. Rollback to throw, and he is intercepted. Picked off in the end zone. Looked like he was there for a split second, but now we have traded interceptions.
It's in his face. Throw it away. Don't throw it in the pile inside and get the interception.
Denzel Williams, 2nd interception of the year. Specifically, and both teams have been very happy after practicing in the stadium during the week.
Such a tight game.
Lowry 7 carries for 35 yards. Here's his 8th carry of the night or of the afternoon. He might lose on that play.
So he can run as well.
Hands it off to Lowry. That looks like his biggest gain of the afternoon. Just checked in. Give Lowry a little breather. Here's Cox, the ball carriers. They're trying to soften up that Eastern Michigan defense now with the run game. First time in their school history playing 13 games in one season. Here's Washington, the quarterback. He's got the 1st down and then some skills. 78 yards rushing as a team. We're still 8 minutes before halftime. Here's Washington in some trouble. Now out of trouble. Now throwing. Has a man wide open and it's caught. It's Zach Pascal for the touchdown. Washington bought himself some time. And then he brought his team 6 points.
A lot of pressure from the defense. Four-man rush. Starts to his left, turns back to his right, has his eyes downfield. Perfect throw. Down to Pascal, his favorite receiver.
Try to put this one through. And he does. On the tee.
Ain't never seen that, brother. That's a new one.
We got it right. We got it straightened out. Here's Jaron Johnson now from the 5. Out across the 20, and he is taken down. And a big special teams hit. Throwing his interception the way Washington was able to. Hand off to Erickson. It was Irion Hayes who made the tackle for Old Dominion. And a heck of a special teams play it was. Rollback throwing on the run. He's able to complete. And it'll bring up a 3rd down. They call it 3rd and 2. Rollback to throw for it. And complete for it. Down will move the sticks. Hand off to Blake Banham. And Banham has carried the football out to the 40-yard line. The last drive. And this is turn of the ball carrier into the secondary and very close to 1st down yardage. We'll see where they spot him.
Again.
It's rollback on the keeper, and he has the 1st down. The interception in the end zone. A crushing blow to this point. Off the pitch to Breck Turner. He's gotten the short yardage here today. Eddie Dougherty.
This situation before.
3 tight ends. Behind Robinson. Nothing doing. Turner is stopped. T.J. Ricks filling the hole. Puts this in the air from his own 41. And he will kick it away. Brown will run up and make the catch in heavy traffic.
He's quick to give credit to his staff and also to the players.
Washington throwing down middle of the field. Jonathan Duhart went up to get it.
Eastern Michigan defense is in trouble.
Skill and size, right? Duhart goes 6'3", 221. Here's Ray Lowry. Adnan and that star-studded crew. Last 2 completions have been for 25 and 47 yards. There is a flag down now as Washington is on the run. And he's still on the run. Last time he turned this into a touchdown. This time it'll just be an incompletion.
Offside on the defense, number 14. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay. 2nd down.
Him slinging it downfield.
On 2nd and 3. Lowry was tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. No Eastern Michigan player has ever played 49 games. Lowry going to be taken down for a big loss all the way back to midfield. And got heavy pressure. The punter went down. Fair catch is called by Banham.
Yeah, you've got to find the block point and go after his foot. He pulled up. He pulled off to the left. Take the ball to start the 2nd half.
Eastern Michigan has just 1 timeout, but they do come out throwing. The shadows of their own goalpost. Here's rollback to throw. Had a good pocket, now the pocket collapses. And there is a marker down. Unless it was just usual holding. There it is.
Face mask on the defense, number 98. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
Did throw the 1 interception. That came in the end zone. Rollback, that pass is behind his intended target. Half.
They're only bringing 4.
Rollback throwing and completing. Every one of them so far has been a dandy. We expect a great 2nd half here today. They have 1st down yardage. It's Aristill to get.
Yeah, take a shot deep.
There's rollback to throw, and there's the deep ball out to the 40-yard line. Rollback to the sideline and couldn't find Aristill. 10 seconds left. Rollback, the short underneath pass. They're out of timeouts. They're going to need some help here. They spot it now. And now they'll want it, and they'll try to quick spike.
The ball was snapped with under 3 seconds left. There is only time for 1 play. By rule, the half is over.
80 degrees down today.
We got it down.
We'll see the total points as we move along. 2nd half underway. Here's Jaron Johnson from his 10. And he's out ahead to about the 24-yard line. Here we go. First play from scrimmage to open up the 2nd half. And Roback just put his back in a tough spot. T.J. Ricks had that big hit That pass, his throw, was he in bounds? He was.
Found him much today. Really good job on a too-deep secondary of finding the soft spot.
For a month of not playing and just practicing. That pass goes incomplete.
Problem.
Well, this is the dry season. Here's 3rd and 8. They've been great on 3rd down today, and they'll increase that percentage. They're now 8 for 11 on 3rd down conversions. 5 they've had, the 5th time they've gotten in Old Dominion territory, and still have no points to show for it. That's Blake Banham, the ball carrier, with a great 3rd down conversion rate. Roll back to throw for the end zone, and the flag comes in.
Pass interference, defense, number 5. That is a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Creighton going after the new young receiver, and he pushed him. He could have held him.
Throw same side, and this time a flag won't come. It's Sergio Bailey, your passport. Handoff. Erickson pounds it down to just shy of the 5-yard line. Roll back to throw, and it's caught. Touchdown! Sergio Bailey on the receiving end. Oh, they tried the leap play up the middle.
But I do think at halftime, we always wanted to start something different in the second half, Steve, just to give them something different to work on.
There's Pascal from his 5. Finds a bit of a crease. And here they are, trailing merely by a field goal with, I imagine, a whole lot more confidence. That's Ray Lowry, his first carry of the half. Stays on his feet and stays in bounds, and he's still on his feet and rumbles across midfield.
Good football player. They've got great pursuit. You've even got Beck turning it up inside. You've got everything you wanted out of a confident and rested defense, except you can't tackle this guy.
Across midfield. And they give it back to Lowry. And he'll push the pile, imposing his will. And it is Cox. Hops over a defender. And that fires up the Monarchs bench.
Shoulder, Daquan. Keep that head up. You got to go through the running back because both Cox and Lowry.
In the air. Gives him the first down. Here's Cox again. This time we'll just take on people and crashes down to about the 31. Bring Kaylee some fried chicken at halftime and failed miserably, apparently. Here's Washington on the run. Throwing as a man wide open. Touchdown! Travis Fulgham makes the touchdown catch. Here's Brad Davis. On for the extra point. See if Eastern Michigan has another answer. It's Johnson from the 15 off the short kickoff. And he's able to move it out ahead to the 28-yard line.
Players to stop.
Washington's 2 big touchdown throws have both been on the run. Roll back to throw. Down the field, taking a shot. That was a beautiful ball.
Rushed either 2 or 3. They're dropping or rushing 3.
9 for 12 on 3rd down conversions. Can they do it again? They can. Wow. Lone touchdown catch if you're just joining us. Handoff. Breck Turner. Breck Turner still on his feet. Now turns it down the sideline. And he is bolted out of bounds.
He's downfield.
Turner stays in there. The other 33, Lowry, has come back onto the field. So apparently he's okay. And at the 3 or 4 backs and throw it to 5 different receivers. This time it's Turner who's getting the bulk of the work here, and why not? Roll back to throw. Corner of the end zone. Caught. Sergio Bailey. Nearly the identical spot. Catches another touchdown pass.
To do offense and defense. Defense can fly around and make some plays. So I think it takes a while.
Luggage as well. You don't need any luggage when you're going to stay over.
It is. Just don't have a delay. Please.
Right.
Please, airlines, get them home.
Team in the backfield, number 33 in blue, and that's good news for everyone concerned. He takes the little screen pass. And Lowry will make some people miss. Takes a shot to the helmet there because Lowry's already being tripped up and going down. That pass is knocked away. The whole league was very fortunate he couldn't play last year with a shoulder injury. That's Cox. Set back flying 5% of the time. Think about that. But on 3rd and 10, looked like they were going to pass, and then Washington trying to get out of there. And he's not going anyplace. Answering touchdown for touchdown as Eastern Michigan's defense holds. Blake Banham Had some running room, then muffed the punt. He called for the fair catch, muffed the punt, and the officials are going to say he has it. The more total yards in his last game, the previous 7 combined at 173 yards. Off the play fake. Roll back to throw, far side, and complete for the short gain. Here's Roback, gonna run. He was running the whole way. That was a quarterback draw. He gets the first down. Chance of defense from this crowd here in the Bahamas. Not much doing there.
They like their athletic directors. They like where they're headed.
Here's Roback in some trouble. Gets out of trouble. And throwing on the run down the field. Couldn't hook up with Isaac Holder.
Good for Bobby Wilder and his coaching staff at ODU.
On 3rd down and 10. Roback throwing and completing. It's another 3rd down conversion. And out of the Wildcats, they're throwing. It's back to Roback down the field, and that's got to be a flag. The flag does come in late.
Pass interference, defense, number 20. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Quarterback, and he throws it deep. These guys right now are hitting on all cylinders. Coaches are calling good plays.
Except break it up with the pass interference. You take the 15-yard penalty instead of the touchdown there.
Don't coaches get fired.
Yeah. Nothing funny about that. Here's Roback on the move, and he'll run. First down and then some. It'll go into the baseball slide. It's of 12 and 10 yards now. Roback off the play fake. And they're going to say that was incomplete. Fake the jet sweep and complete the pass down to the 10-yard line.
Yards after the catch.
Keep it on the ground. And no whistle, and so they try to push the pile. Off the play fake. Roll back. Throw to the far side. Cole Gardner is on the move. So's Roback now, and also it's trouble. Spins away from the trouble. Roback has some daylight now, and will throw it purposely out of the back of the end zone. They just snapped that in time. 24-yard field goal on the way, and is good.
Have been ready to play and are playing hard. We're going to have a great 4th quarter.
Final 12 seconds, quarter number 3. Here's Pascal from the 5, finds a bit of a crease, and a good return out to about the 29-yard line. Now, Coach Wilder, 30 years in the coaching profession. You think by accident you bump into a bowl game at some point in your career, and it just hadn't happened to him. One here today. Steve Levy along with Mac Brown, Kaylee Hartung, our outstanding crew on the road. Send Kassan Strong in motion and then hand it off to Ray Lowry. He's got the first down, has it easily. Play fake. Wide open across the middle is Travis Fulgham.
Makes it really, really difficult.
Gain of 32. They don't throw off into the tight end. That's Lowry trying to turn the corner. He'll take some people on. He crashes down at the 15. 2nd down and 2. It's Lowry. Reverses direction. Puts his foot in the turf. Here's the throw. Back of the end zone. Back shoulder. Got him. Jonathan Duhart.
Yeah, good play call again. Play action fake. Gets up tall. That foot by Duhart is way in.
One of the conference, tied with Western Kentucky, but lost on the head-to-head tiebreaker. That's the reason the Old Dominion didn't go to the conference championship game. Before we even put the napkin on her lap, Heather, his wife, is asking about the 2-deep for that week.
That's a Texas girl for you. A Texas fan, the Texas girl, but it's so sweet. Got a great-looking family. It was fun to be around them all and helps them get here today.
On 1st down and 10 now. Find themselves trailing by a touchdown.
Said if that's not belief and support and encouragement from your athletic administration, I don't know what it is.
Roback throwing wide open, able to hit Aristill, and he's all the way down the sideline to about the 36, so a big gain to take the spot of Aristill. Roback 24 of 40 passing, and here's Blake Bannon with a 2nd effort down the sideline.
Here late in this ball game.
Looked like Tim Ward had him, and then he didn't have him. Here's Bannon now, pounding it right back up the middle. Place in your conference. And only have one player make the first team, all-conference team. I know that didn't sit well with a lot of the Monarchs players and coaches. Drive that started from their own 21-yard line.
41 for Eastern Michigan.
On first down and goal. Here's Bantam. Second down and goal. Roback. Throwing and throwing it away. Just get the play off. Roback to throw. Now he steps up, trying to run it in there. Lowered his helmet and couldn't get there. Earlier today was good from 24. Nothing tricky about it. We're going to take off 69 years. Restarted the program from 9 years ago. In their 8th season, getting their first bowl here today. Pascal on the return. Pushing the pile all the way out to the 33-yard line. Home field advantage. Kaylee. Oh, Washington taking a shot down the field, right up into the sun. Travis Fulgham had to look. We need to find out how they determine who gets the home field advantage here. I don't know if that's regular season record or not. The pink visiting locker room to cool and calm things down. Oh, yeah. Third down and 7. Oh, juggled and couldn't hang on.
Why not missing us as much as we
I'm sure.
hope.
Punt gets away. Middle Tennessee, keep in mind, was here last year. The fourth quarter. They fake the jet sweep. And hand it off. Second down and 8. Off the play fake. Roback to throw. And complete to Breck Turner. Back. On 3rd and 3. Batted in the air and knocked down.
Looking for a fake. Bobby Waller fakes all the time, so
he's going to let it bounce. That's a heck of a punt, too. What an effort there.
it's a first down for Eastern Michigan.
Illegal block on the defense, number 94. That's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
You're shaking your head.
You can't do it.
Because you've been there.
No, you've been there. Come on, what are you doing? It looked like he tripped a little bit and fell, too. It doesn't matter.
Want to take advantage from midfield. Roback throwing on the run. Did he complete? Yes, he did. Roback throwing it down the middle of the field. He's got a man and overshot his intended target from midfield. Roback now finds himself in trouble. Runs all the way back to the 32. Trying to get out of a 20-yard loss, and does. At least gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Four defensive front four for ODU.
Barnes will get it away. Fair catch is signaled at the 10-yard line. My bet is, my hunch is they're going to sell a lot of fried chicken. Just a thought. Figure get a heavy dose of Ray Lowry.
Again.
7th 100-yard rushing effort on the season. Ypsilanti for Eastern Michigan as well. On second down and 1 is Jeremy Cox turning the corner. And the clock will continue to run.
Filling up their schedule and playing regional games. Solo blitz there. They're going to have to start coming after them now. They know there's time is becoming a factor.
Impressive numbers all around. On second down and 10, they're throwing. Throwing short from Melvin Vaughn. Has the first down. Spins around. Stays in bounds. Play clock down to 5. And the ball off and run right in the middle of the line of scrimmage. Still have that one timeout to spend. Because they know what's coming too.
And now they're blitzing from the corner, bringing James back from the top there, trying to hit him in the backfield.
4 minutes and 13 seconds here on this possession. Inching closer, has first down yardage. The spot is close enough to the 30-yard line. Following the game, tune in to ESPN 3 for the post-game trophy ceremony presented by Capital One. And 24 seconds left, and there's the bath. That never gets old. Right?
That never gets old. You never expect it because you're thinking about something else. And give Chris Creighton credit.
Yes. People
in the MAC better look out. This is a team now you have to play. This isn't a give-me-win anymore.
Ray Lowry is your offensive MVP of the game. And while not as high scoring as the two previous Popeyes Bahama Bowls. This one certainly had its share of thrills. What a story. Old Dominion in their first bowl game.